Hey guys, it's Nickfamous here, and today I'm doing a part 2 to a Mortal Kombat video I did in the past. In my last 3D era characters that should return video, I mentioned Kai, Natara, and Havoc as characters I'd love to see return and revamped in a new Mortal Kombat game. Today I'm going to be listing another 3 characters I'd love to see return. I played a lot of the 3D era games growing up like Deception and Armageddon, and I always loved the games and all the new characters. Even though some of the 3D characters didn't age well, and some of them are kinda lame in perspective, I'll always have a soft spot for them, and honestly, I believe they could be brought back and made cooler than ever. The good news regarding this topic is Ed Boon recently responded to a question on Twitter regarding the lack of 3D characters in recent games, and his answer was that it's something they're going to soon fix. So hopefully we'll get to see some beloved characters that haven't been playable since Armageddon, considering there's only been like a handful of 3D era characters they've brought back in the new games. So anyway, let's get started. First on my list is Chameleon, the mysterious, disappearing, shape-shifting ninja. Not much is known about Chameleon in the lore, other than that he's always been there since the beginning, hiding in the background, watching all the events of all the games unfold. He's the only ninja that has had very little appreciation in the franchise, only officially playable in Mortal Kombat Trilogy and in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I always found him to be a unique character, and I would love to see NRS expand on his character more and include him in the next Mortal Kombat game. I mean, I feel like they could do some really cool things with a character who can turn invisible and use all the ninja's powers. Also, I always thought it was interesting that Chameleon fights in the crane fighting style. He's a powerful character with untapped potential. Here's hoping we can see him again someday. Next up on my list is Hotaru, who even I admit is one of the more obscure, forgettable 3D era characters. But I think he has potential to be a really interesting character in a new MK game. He's a Saiyan guard, considered to be the supreme commander of the military group. Hotaru comes from Order Realm, another criminally underdeveloped realm from the 3D games. I'd love to see the next MK game flesh out more of the Order Realm and Chaos Realm and their rivalry. I would really like to see Hotaru and Havoc return in a Mortal Kombat game, and like I said, let us see more of their realms, explore more of Order Realm and Chaos Realm, introduce new characters from these realms, instead of just like random throwaway characters like Ferrator and Collector, who they don't really explain much of where they come from or like what they really are. They do a little bit, but I just feel like they have these realms that are so underdeveloped, and having Havoc being the only Chaos Realm character is just such a missed opportunity. So if they could include these characters in the realms in the next game, I think it would be a big improvement. I feel like if Hotaru gets a redesign, he could be a really badass character. Keep the flags on his back, but just make them a little bit smaller, and give him some more cool looking armor like his alternate costume from Deception. And I'd love to see a fatality in next gen graphics of Hotaru just melting the opponent in lava. Finally, the last character on my list is No Face. Even though No Face isn't a playable 3D era character, he did appear as a boss character in Mortal Kombat Special Forces. He was a part of Kano's Black Dragon crew, and seeing as they brought Tremor back from that game as a playable character, I don't see why NRS can't bring No Face back and expand on his character. I did a video years ago going in depth on No Face, which will be in the description, but basically he's this faceless, mysterious Black Dragon member, and he's specifically the demolitions expert. He utilizes dynamite and his signature flamethrower in-game. But unfortunately, since Mortal Kombat Special Forces was such a trash game, it didn't do any of the new characters they introduced justice. But just like the other characters on this list, I think No Face has potential to be a cool character in a new Mortal Kombat game. He would be the perfect 2-in-1, as he is an established character already, but a very niche one that deserves an overhaul just like Tremor. I don't see many people talk about No Face, so I thought why not include him on my list as kind of a different pick. I just think it's creepy how he has no face, and I'd love to know why. So those are just 3 more of the 3D era characters that I'd love to have back in a new Mortal Kombat game. Obviously there are others I'd love to see, but that's just the 3 for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.